Atlanta woman says she's happy to be back on U.S. soil after getting stranded in Jamaica during Hurricane Melissa. NewsEdge reporter Annie Mapp got a chance to chat with her about that experience and joins us in studio live with more. So Annie, how is she doing?
Well, this was a situation that she was not expecting going into vacation. Layla Scott says she was supposed to be on a trip with her 4 college friends, and instead of being able to enjoy Jamaica, she was stuck in a situation that you could never imagine that left her on the island for several days and fighting to survive the storm.
Layla Scott and her college friends had just landed in Negril, Jamaica on October 24th when they learned Hurricane Melissa was also on the way.
I received a notification from Delta about the storm 4 hours after I landed.
Unfortunately for them, flights off the island were already being canceled. Scott says instead of diving into fun, their attention shifted towards preparing for severe weather and hunkering down at a resort.
They were relocating families to parts of the hotel because they didn't have enough accommodation. Some people couldn't leave the resort, and so they just made like a makeshift room where they were charging $150 per person to be in a cramped room.
It's a situation the group had no choice but to deal with.
The scariest part was at the peak of the storm at about 1:30 or so on the 28th. That's when the winds peaked. And so just hearing the storm, it sounded like a freight train.
Now back in Atlanta, Scott's thankful to have made it out safe, but it's taught her a new tip to consider while traveling out the country.
For me, I'm not going to rely on technology. I know that if I do go to the Caribbean during hurricane season, that I need to do my own due diligence to see if there are any storms in the area that may impact my travel.
And Scott landed back in Atlanta Sunday evening, but shares she's actually planning to go back to Jamaica in 2 weeks, this time to volunteer as part of rapper Sean Paul's hurricane relief effort. Christine.
All right, Annie, thank you so much for bringing us her story.